Hi there, this is Nicole DeBoer, also known as Lieutenant Ezri Dax from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And welcome to Star Trek Fleet Command.
Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo! Hey there, Star Trek Fleet Command fans. Welcome back, where today we're celebrating First Contact Day, which, if you're a very high level of nerd, you know exactly what that is. If you don't know, well, I guess we could do like a brief history lesson on the episode. Well, today is the day that in the future, because it hasn't happened yet, but it did happen on the movie First Contact, where in cinematic history, Zefram Cochrane meets with the Vulcans. First time ever seeing an alien race, at least officially, I guess. We don't count UFOs in Area 51, do we? That's Independence Day was a great movie, though. But anyway, First Contact Day is the day Zefram Cochrane does the warp test. It works with the Phoenix, and then we get the Vulcans here, which has led to this brand new event in Star Trek Fleet Command of First Contact Day, where you collect and level up Vulcan officers with its own event, its own leaderboard, because of course, and here it is. Now, I finished mine today, and you see they even were kind of to put a brief bit of history today in 2063. So 42 years from now, if you're still alive and your name is Zefram Cochrane, you will eventually meet the Vulcans. And usher on a new era of prosperity. I don't know. But anyway, real quick question, Scopely, why are there not Vulcan ships in the background of a picture of 4 different Vulcans? That doesn't make any sense to me. Also, can we fix T'Pring's hair? Her hair has been going over her left eyebrow for 2.5 years now, and that doesn't make any sense. But the event itself, I actually found was very good. It's collecting Vulcan shards. We can do rare epic for points or hostile grinding. And the points are a little bit heavy, but I honestly ended up completing it fairly quickly by hitting, my normal dailies. And then also collecting some shards here and there. And payout, like I said, pretty good. About 150 million par still for me at my level 39 account. Still got to go through and do it on my 26 and my 28 and all the other accounts. Gosh, so many accounts. But you also got Federation credits, which I know a lot of people are needing. And we're talking last night on the live stream about ways to get the Enterprise without having to go through some of the expensive grind of using credits. But when you're getting them paid out like this, it's actually pretty beneficial. So if you're Federation linked, if nothing else, you're going to be able to upgrade those officers that you've been struggling with. I mean, I've been trying to upgrade my T'Pring and saving, I wouldn't say too long because I've got the credits, but I don't like to get below a certain threshold. And this has helped me get my wares and stores back up. And then, of course, you're getting some uncommon ore and some rare ore. Now, the cool thing to compare today is you've got this, and of course with it being Monday, everybody's favorite day of the week, you've also got the Rules of Acquisition event. I just wanted to real quick compare the Latinum Rush versus what we just looked at. Now, the Latinum Rush is going to give you tokens, so that does change things up a little bit. But if you look, you're actually getting more raw steel from the SMS with the Vulcan Day, the First Contact Day, which I think is pretty great. Now, you're not getting any tokens, which some of you out there, especially the pirates, would be very happy about because that means it's rateable resources being infused into the economy. And for a long time, we've talked about that being something that needs to happen more, where it's too many tokens getting handed out and not enough of raw resources. And that's exactly what we're getting here. And for somebody like me who needs par steel, several billion to upgrade individual buildings, this is very useful. And now I know that I can go out today and probably raid a few 100 million in par steel because there's going to be plenty of people who don't shield and are going to leave everything out and go. Also, live long and prosper. Shout out to Panic, who has moved on to a new game, who could not do this. Hopefully you learn. The Vulcan salute. So you've got that. Now, of course, you've got a leaderboard where if you want to grind all day or go crazy and buy lots and lots of officer shards, rank 1 is paying out Spock. You get an epic avatar, which I know a lot of people care about. Now, you do get gas and titanium, which is kind of tempting for me to want to grind for because top 25 will get at least 10 million. When you see my bracket, we're already getting some pretty heavy numbers. So I don't think I'll be able to participate in that because they made the bracket really wide again. I don't know why they had to make it so wide, but let's see the profiles. There's 37s. I know, obviously, I'm 39, so it's going to be 39s there. See what White Walker's at. Basically, they didn't do it in the 2 bracket system like they've been doing which really sucks to me because I think that they should keep the brackets very condensed, make it easier for everybody to participate, and put more resources in the economy, especially raw resources that can be rated. So 37 through 39, I'm assuming 36 is in there as well. Yeah, there's the 36s. So I have no issue with the idea. I just think that they should make it to a little bit closer so that everybody can finish it out. Now, we do also have Crucible of War still ongoing, which I've already finished that. My alliance has finished theirs, and we've got a day left. So it just feels like it was easier this time around. Well, we got that completed, and the First Contact is a nice little event. I honestly would have liked a little bit more considering what First Contact means to the game and to Star Trek in general. I would have liked a little bit more of a I don't know, a venture down memory lane or something, a little bit like a storyline. But apparently it's a bank holiday over in the good Irelands and everything. So wasn't expecting too much. Just continual disappointment. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah, it's like constantly being rejected by the girl that you like. It's just, you learn to live with it. It's just kind of part of life now. But you can do it a couple different ways. If you want to score with the officer token part of this, and then you can go to the recruit tab and get the most efficient recruit. It's actually what I did. I went and got the 3,000. I typically don't like to do this every day just because I can't make that many credits in a day, but I made those back with the event today. Another thing that you can do is, remember we talked about the trick, and you don't have to do this, but you can if you really want to. There are 2 officers that you can get through the standard recruit pack, which is going to be Stan and T'Pring. And remember, you can use Latinum to buy standard recruit tokens. Not telling you to do that. I'm just saying, remember, that's an option. Not everybody's done that. And see, I just got transporter patterns, which was probably for one of those officers because I just got the notification came up. So that is something that you can do. Once again, not telling you to do that, but it is an option if you're trying to find a way to score points without doing a hostile grind that takes all day, because that will vary per person. You see, there's a Stan. So I just got another one. And there's my transporter patterns, and then there's my First Contact solo leaderboard improvement. So you can go through the standard recruit and use Latinum to finish this if you really, really want to. Not something I'd encourage. And then they have this ×2 chance, which I will say the last time we had ×2, which was the Lorca, I did not feel like it actually paid out. This one has been. I did this a few pulls, and I'll do a pull this time just to show it. But you can see that transporter patterns, those are the ones that I have maxed, or my Vulcans, and you saw the leaderboard update. So I was getting the patterns as promised, also getting closer and closer to maxing out some of these other officers like Merrick and Krell, which I really, really need. So some good ones in here. I'm not going to go crazy and drop these. A lot of people were asking me when the next ×2 chest was coming, and I told y'all it was coming relatively soon because we hadn't seen one in a while. Whether this one is one worth dropping a ton of time on is kind of up to you. I will say the officers inside of it are pretty good officers. I mean, obviously you want TOS Spock for stat reasons, but that's the only thing. Pike, though, Kirk, Gorkon, Nero, Crass, all these are very useful officers except for Carol and TOS Spock. Essentially, if you haven't maxed out your regular Spock, you'll want to do that. Then you've got Stan, T'Pring. Obviously, those are very key officers. You've got Moreau, which everybody needs. You've got Yuki, Merrick. So a lot of the ones that we've normally had, and these are only rares and epics. So you don't have any of the uncommons, kind of getting in the way. So it can be valuable to do that. And what I ended up doing earlier today, and I'm going to do it one more time just to put it out on video and show you some of my process. I was go to the store, and then I'm going to scroll over to this one right here, 50 Ultra Recruits, and I'm going to spend 4,000 of my Alliance points. And then I'm going to get a pull of Ultra Recruit. And that's what I just spent. So you saw that happen. And then I'll also generally go through these 2. And we've been placing pretty decently in events. Been getting some of these added up. And we were the rank 11 Alliance. So, I mean, it's a slow rank up for me. But I have been able to do it. And while I'm here, so I don't forget, I really need more gas. So we're going to pick up some uncommon gas right here. There we go. Thank you. Also, getting the dilithium doesn't hurt at all, though. I've got a lot of dilithium saved up. Tritanium is the one I need the most, and I've already done the tritaniums. So what I really want to do is get your thoughts on these style of events. Mostly, do you want to see more of this in the future? In terms of a ×2 officer set, and more of these like little specialty events that are small, but allow you to go after something. Also, because DJ gave this one away, and not me. DJ dropped a hint last night that we're going to pass on. Very soon, you're probably going to want to have extra Borg stuff to refine. So, that's what he passed along. It's not one I pass along. I have dropped some Borg hints recently. I just want to give DJ the fun because he dropped that one. That way if somebody gets in trouble for it, it ain't me. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Pass it around to your friends, your family, your baby mama, baby daddy, because ain't nothing that they're doing that's very important today. It's Monday. And we'll see you on the next one. Live long and prosper. Stay safe out there, Space Cowboys. Bye-bye. Transition time now. It just roll out.
Remember, Spock doesn't go on the Enterprise. Live long and prosper. All the best.
An even better outro than the intro for the Empire and glory to your house.